welcome back to another episode of Craftadia. Haha. So, I just jumped in here. I haven't been on all day, and I noticed that I got a lot to get caught up on. So, as you can see, I'm taking the rest of my hay bales out. The hay is being bought at shop this time around. And also my melons are being bought at the shop this time around. So yeah, I got a lot to fill up. And unfortunately, my farms just do not do this justice. Typically, wrong thing. When I during the off time, I'm able to get like this and all. Oh God, excuse me. This and all these chests here filled up, so it's ready to be bought and all. But in the last week or so, my wheat has been being bought up pretty quickly. So I haven't had a real good chance to get on and actually do some major farming. So I couldn't get ahead of the game on this one, and it came out of left field and smacked me in the head. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few things, and Mr. Donald Ewing, yes. I know. Like I said, he left a comment for me on YouTube, and yes, I do know. As soon as I said it, oh my God, oh God, sorry about that. Wow, that came out of nowhere. As soon as I said it in the episode when I was recording, I'm like, I could have done a face palm. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, really? I know it that the sugar cane can be placed on anything. Pretty much. And I know, like, I'm so used to doing that on dirt because the simple fact that I know there's a big debate about this, but yes, it does grow better on sand. And I've done tests before. I mean, you can go back through. I can't tell you exactly what videos I did the test on, but I've done tests before, and it is a little faster. It's not like a major. Get off. It's not like a major speed thing. Oh my God, everything's being bought up. But it's enough to make a difference, especially when you start really getting into using sugarcane. You you need it quick. You need it to grow as fast as possible, and all that. So on some of my series and some of my games that I don't even record, I actually have a sugarcane farm and oh God, get off, a melon farm, stuff like that. But on here, like I said before, I am very conscious on what I'm putting in here. I don't want anything creating lag, and I know that this monstrosity is going to cause lag as soon as I turn it on. But I'm letting it. I want it to grow out. I want all these to be fully grown before I turn this thing on, because I want to see this. I really do. I apologize to everyone that plays Craftadia. When I turn this on, you're gonna feel it, especially in the yellow world. You're definitely gonna feel it. But I'm very conscious about the amount of lag that I'm creating, and I don't want big machines. That's the whole point. Not only when I come in and I farm up my fields, I get the skills. I get the points and the skills and stuff like that. And that's what Craftadia is about. Is like, doing all this and finding ways to build your skills and do the different things. And so that's what I work on. Let me check this real quick. The quest drop last night. I jumped on and did it. Yeah, okay, the blade is still there. I always check because every so often they'll ask the people, the administrators and all, if oh god, ah, lag, if they'll re-roll. You know, they don't want to do it. Like the tropical fish is too hard for some people to go out there and fish. Yes, and I know when the tropical fish dropped the other day, I was standing out there for probably about 3 hours before I was able to finish the quest. And yeah, it's not the easiest quest. It's not. But you know, if you didn't spend your whole time in the chat room or chatting in the chat, and yeah, then you might have a little bit of time to go out there and actually fish and do what you need to do. But there are a few that I would really love to not even see ever again. One of the main ones that I really don't like is the one killing. I think it's like 5 or 10 piglin brutes. Just for the simple fact that it's so hard to find a bastion when you're going into the Nether. Sometimes they'll put you right in there, and other times, you know, like that one I spent the majority of that whole day looking for that, just going into the Nether and out of the Nether. I'm looking around and coming back out into the spawn and going back in, looking around, you know, and I never found one. Not that whole time, and it's just that those I don't mind. They can go away. They can I'll gladly just go shoot. You know, I'll fish for tropical fish all day long. Don't care. Looking for a brute? That is no. But anyway, let's see here. Okay, let's eat for one. And then we'll go down. Okay, so the hell? Oh, jeez, they're doing so. I gotta find some way to turn that damn chat off. I can't stand chat. I really can't. It's like a whole bunch of school kids on there just doing nothing but arguing and doing stupid shit. Okay, so my sugarcane farm, as I said before, I will be expanding. But yes, I know. Yeah, I know that I said that, you know, because you couldn't do this because of this and this and this. Once when Donald Ewing sent me a message on YouTube, and I answered him back and told him the truth. Yeah, I realized that when I first saw it, and then I started thinking, I think I can actually do that because of physics in this game. So what I did was I set it up. This is like the sand will sit. It won't fall because of the tracks underneath. It won't fall down. And the water is the same way. It'll sit up here on top of the tracks. It won't fall down and wash anything away. And you know, they added that where the things can go underneath the water now. So this works. This actually works. The only problem I'm having is now I have to do this all the way down there, and I don't have enough track, so I gotta go out and get more track, but or make more track, one or the other. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. I already set up some of it. This here, this one, and this one is done. So when I turn this on, I pulled the machine back, and I'll be making another machine for the other side down there to kind of deal with that too. Yeah, they'll be working side by side in tangent, going down, and I'll turn this one on, it'll go, and I'll turn that one on, it'll go, and then I'll flick the switch here and have this go, and then I'll set this up where it'll pause and get rid of its load before it goes back down and gets more. I'm just hoping that it goes down fast enough, because I mean this is a long trek on down, and then you got this where it's just going back and forth. So this is going to be a little bit of testing involved in seeing how quickly it can go down and back. Maybe there might be a way that I can set up maybe 2 or 3 of these, just running the same thing. But I think if I do more than one, it'll hit each other and stop eventually somewhere along the path, and I don't want to have to get down there and swim through the whole thing trying to figure out where it is and all that. So one's going to have to do. What I may have to do is I may have to switch it out again and just get like maybe three or four of these rails going at the same time, and have them go this way, back and forth, up and down, instead of this way. That way, one can deal with maybe this much here, going all the way down. The second one this much here, the third one this much here, and the fourth one finish it off. I think that might be better. But now that no one's buying the sugarcane at market, then I might be able to actually tear all this up and redo the whole thing, so I don't have to have this in here to try to keep filling the whole thing. So I think that'll work in my favor, but I just need the time to get down here and do it. And unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time right now. The same with these. I want to get all this done up and fixed up and done. But yeah, I'm running into the point now where I'm getting ready to leave for the things I was telling about, doing the personal trainer thing and all that. And yeah, it's I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to get in here and do what I need to do until my downtime. When I'm not training and stuff like that, and then on my downtime, I'll be able to sit with my computer and go through and just kind of play and get things done. That might work out. I don't know. It may or may not. Who knows? But yes, I do have a way of doing this now, and it works. I I tried it. Sorry. I tried it out and it works, so I'm happy with it. And I would show you, but as you can see, it doesn't extend down. I ran out of track here, so what I wanted to do was have it go down and around, and then end at that point down there, or maybe even here, and then that way it'll go down and go back, and I can turn this on and kind of show you how it works and all. And it works pretty good. I think it works very well. There's a few that I have to walk and get on the side, that will bounce off over here, that I have to kind of get, and that's no big deal at all, so yeah, I can't wait to get it all done so I can show you how it works, and if it doesn't work completely like I'm thinking it does, or as well as the test area did, then maybe you can laugh at me. Who knows? But yeah, it's getting some stuff done, getting some new things in here, and I got a lot to do. I don't have the thing. Okay, I gotta do that. Okay, the melons, and I need cobblestone, which I can grab that real quick right here. That's we got a whole crap ton of cobble. Not that. There we go. All right, which I'm going through it fairly quickly. People buy it up quick. Plus, I use it for a lot of different projects and stuff. I'll use the cobblestone and the regular stone, cook it up, and whatever I need to do with it, and change it, and do what I need to do. So here we go. And yeah, I'll use that. I'll use smooth stone quite a bit. Yeah, they work out pretty good. There we go. Got stone. Everything is kind of boxed up. I do need more cactus. Wow, it finally sold some cactus. It wasn't selling there for the longest time. Well, let's head on down and we'll see how much we got. Because I shortened this up, you wouldn't have no idea that one extra section of farm down there. it was amazing how much it filled this thing up. Now with just this section here, it's not filling nearly as fast. So it's kind of weird. It just the difference between having one section working and not, it's weird, strange. But I do still have all this, so I'm good. I'm good to go. So yeah, I got quite a bit. Now what will end up, more than likely, what I'm going to have to do is I'm looking at expanding, of course. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand down there. Let me put this back in here, and I'll go back down and show you what I'm thinking here, so you can get kind of a visual on what I'm talking about. So I got the cactus farm here, and so I had another one that was duplicate of this, so it's the same size here. But I took this up and made this a beetroot farm here. So what I think is I'll take this and I'll clear all this space out here heading down, and this will be set up and ready to go for another cactus farm. So if it's not producing and all of a sudden I need a bunch of cactus, then I can quickly get cactus in here. It'll be, like I said, it'll be completely set up and ready to rock. The glass will be in, the sand will be in. The only thing that will not be in there is the cactus. So when I get into a pickle, I can go ahead and throw the cactus on there, and then it'll be ready to rock. And then this here, I will take this section and make this the beetroot over here. So yeah, it'll be beetroot here. Just double this size here, put it over here, and that way I'll have plenty enough for that. So when that comes available to be sold or bought at shop, then I'll have enough to get it going, because that field there, that whole thing there, doesn't even fill up my chest halfway when I farm that field out. So yeah, I definitely need a lot more of that. There may be a possibility of even creating a bigger farm than that. It's not like these where my potatoes, that's all I get when I farm it is potatoes. Where this and the wheat, I get the product and the seeds. So it makes a big difference. Especially when the seeds, you get like triple the amount of seeds to the product. So yeah, it really hurts. I really wish they would kind of maybe flop that. Where you getting. I don't mind getting like double amount of seeds. So if you plant a thing of 64, then you get a 128 seeds. I don't mind that. But when you're only getting 64 product, you're not getting a whole lot of product with it. So I've showed that before on camera too. I'm not going back and redoing it. But yeah, it's you're not getting a whole lot of product. You're getting like quadruple the amount of seeds to the product that you're getting. And I wish it was reversed. So I'd rather get more product. So yeah, that kind of works out. All right, so let's go close that up. Let's see here. Go up here. What do we got? Wow, all my stuff. Yeah, I took this out. I broke this because someone wanted the cobbled deep slate, and so I set this store up for them to buy. And I see someone, probably them. Yeah, Snowfire came back and bought some more from me. So I told her I'd leave this up for a little bit, and but I figured when I have to, I can always break this and make this a store again for my amethyst, but no one was really buying this, so this was not a big deal to shut this one down for now, and get that one up and running. So yeah, I'm at the point where I'm maxed out on stores, so I think I'm happy with everything that's in here. I got all the food, or a lot of the food actually in here that I'm selling. And then a few non-food products in here, which I'm very happy about. Um, so it kind of helps, you know. All right, so I do need to go down and get some. Let's see, do I have? No, I do not. Get this. Get this off. I don't need that. Put that on. That'll give me another space to have. There we go. Alright. Put these up. Get rid of the sea lanterns. I don't need them right now. I'll need them when I go back down and start digging out the farms and stuff. But right now I don't need them. Okay, while I'm over here, dump off some stuff here. Whoa. That's all gone. Yeah, the bad thing about this is I don't get that. Like, I get some of it, you know. I might be able to get a little over a stack when I really get in there and start farming and stuff. But yeah, I get the gillyweed. I get quite a bit of. So I have a whole bunch of that, and I have a bunch at the warehouse. But this one I don't have an abundance of. So I put in what I can, you know. But other than that, I just don't have it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Batter Rockets has filled up his shop, so that's good. Anybody want to come by and grab that? That is your Mad Market for that. And this is Brian's shop. He's going to be doing the wool out of here, so he's setting up his shop. It looks pretty good. I love how he did everything. He got these set up here like you know, kind of like a caged window almost, you know. Yeah, we could actually set something up in here like a display window or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. We'll take a look at that later on. Yeah, he's got everything set up and getting ready to rock and roll with it. He doesn't have the product in here yet, but yeah, it's coming along very nicely. Very nice. And I'm not sure what warp he's going to set up for this. He was talking about a couple different ones, and I don't want to say anything until I know for sure. But yeah, he'll have a warp that'll go right to his sheep farm. So yeah, that'll work out good. Okay, there we go. Coming back in here, and we'll go down and chop up some melon, farm some melon up. Let's see, that'll be this one here. Only 2 dropped down. I could have walked it quicker than I fell down, I think. Okay. So yeah, if you didn't catch our live stream on Wednesday, I just put it out on YouTube. You can catch that. It's about an hour and a half long. I try to keep them fairly short, to an hour and a half or so for each. There will be times where I go a lot longer, but as of right now, been trying to keep them at an hour and a half. But we were working on the dripstone farm up top, and also with the sheep situation. We're working on that a little bit. We did get a hold of one of the admins, and had her come over and take a look, and she said that the problem exists across all worlds. So it's not just the yellow, but the problem is, see, I think the problem started, and then we made the the barn up there and started moving all the sheep. So once we moved the existing sheep, which we had 17 colored sheep in the pen, but once we moved them, then the problem kicked in. You know, it's like, you know, as long as we didn't move them, they would have been fine. We could have sheared them all day long. We would have had no problems from them at all. But once you move them, then you start to have the problem. So like Lister, his sheep farm, he said he had no problem from it, and that's because he had already his sheep are in place right now, and have been in place since before the problem started on the server. So now if he tried to move his sheep right now, then he would be having the same problem that we're having. So the admin's going to talk to one of the engineers and find out if, you know, what's going on, and hopefully fix the issue, because that is a pain in the ass. I mean, that's you know, we did our part, went to extreme measures to make sure that there was no entities anywhere around it, you know, so we could get the best possible results. And it's still doing it. So, you know, hopefully we get that fixed. So yeah, we spent time on that. You know, we spent time on several different things. A lot of it was, of course, I was farming up and stuff, because you know, it's one of them times where a lot of stuff is being bought from my shop to be sold at market, and you know, I just it's hard to keep up with, you know. So so yeah, I try to keep up with it, and but I'm not spending 24 hours on here just to keep up with that. So, you know, if it comes by and it's empty, just know I'm taking a slight little break. You know, I'm getting tired of being on here all the time just to fill those shops up, and that's basically what I've been doing for the last several days. Is every time I get on this game, I have no time to do anything else other than fill the shop. So there will be a time when I'm like, okay, that's it, and I won't fill them anymore, and they'll go empty for a day or so, a couple days maybe, and then I'll start working on filling them back up. So just so you know. So yeah, anyway, figured I'd bring you back up to speed on what's going on and the different changes that I made. Yeah, this upcoming Wednesday there may not be a live stream. I don't know. I think I said it in the live stream that there is a high possibility that there will not be a live stream this week, this upcoming week. Just for the simple fact that I don't know if I'm actually going to have internet to be able to do it, and I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do it this week, because I am setting up clients and doing all that this week when I go down. And you know, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have or how much internet I'm going to have on Wednesday. So if you don't see a live stream this week, don't worry, it will be back. I just need a week or two to get everything situated to where I'm going. So I will still get the content out to you as much as possible. But yeah, other than that, it's just a matter of getting everything set up and running again from where I'm going. So yeah. So until next time, guys, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, there's no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.